Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a thrift flip inspired by these jeans. I first saw these jeans when I was watching a BlackPink video, and for anyone who doesn't know who BlackPink is, they are a K-pop group and the jeans are being worn by one of their members, Lisa. When I first saw these jeans, I absolutely fell in love with them. So, you know, like anybody would, I searched them up and hopefully maybe considered buying them. Because I was expecting them to be pretty expensive considering an idol was wearing them. But girl, I was shook. The price had me appalled, taken aback. I was not expecting them to be almost $1,800. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have that kind of dough just sitting around, so I decided it was time to bust out the old sewing machine and get to work. And luckily for me, the last time I went thrifting, I found the perfect pair of jeans for this project, so the timing couldn't have been more perfect. Oh, and on that note, I did have some other thrift flip projects that I wanted to show y'all, but these jeans took a lot longer to make than I was expecting, so they're not going to be in this video, but that just means that y'all can look forward to more videos in the future. And so with that being said, it's time for me to show y'all how I took these jeans from this to this.
Before we begin, here are the items you'll need. First off, you'll need 2 pairs of oversized jeans. Preferably, you're going to want the same type of jeans. Next, you'll need 2 sets of separating zippers. I'll explain how to determine the length of your zippers later in the video. And finally, you'll need a pair of scissors. To start off, I'm adding darts to the front and the back of the jeans. This will help to adjust the waist since the jeans I'm using are from the men's section. If your jeans already fit your waist, then you can just skip this step. When making the darts, I guessed how much fabric needed to be taken in, and then I tried the jeans on. I would then readjust the darts so the jeans would fit better. I kept repeating this process until I liked how the jeans sat on my waist. I ended up taking in a lot of the fabric from the waist. I knew that this would mean that I was going to end up losing the front pockets of the jeans, but since most of my jeans don't have those pockets anyways, I wasn't too bitter about it. Once I had the darts how I liked them, I sewed a straight stitch to hold the darts down. stitch. To add the bottom half of the zipper, you'll want to line up the legs of the jeans, but before you continue, you'll have to appease the dog that for some reason thinks it's playtime, and then swiftly remove the dog from the area. Once you have removed the dog, you can continue to the next step. I was trying to figure out how to get the outer seams to line up once both zippers have been sewn down, but I eventually figured out that the best way to do this was to connect both half of the zippers. I used a piece of chalk to mark where the outside seam of the jeans fell on the zipper. I matched this line up to the seam on the legs and placed the line face down on the seam. Then I pinned down the bottom half of the zipper. After I had sewn it with a straight stitch, I cut off the excess. And then I whipped out my little iron and went to town. I tried to make the zipper lay down as flat as possible. I did this to ensure that the zipper would look neat, but also so it would be easier to zip up. We've finished the short section, and now it's time to complete the fit. For the capris, I repeated the previous steps to hem and attach the top half of the zipper. Once again, I'm leaving about an inch for seam allowance. I'm just laying the legs on top of each other to repeat the cut on the other side. Before I hemmed the capris, I removed both legs from the shorts so I had less fabric to maneuver. After you finish hemming, you should have capris that look something like this. I'm not gonna lie, when I was at this point of the project, I wasn't really feeling it. I kinda thought to myself, this is it. But I had come too far to give up, so we got over that real quick. At this point, I only had a little bit of the original jeans left. Before adding the last zippers, I wanted to extend the fabric. Otherwise, the jeans would have been extremely short and I would risk being asked about an upcoming flood every time I wore these jeans around the older members of my family. So, to avoid future ridicule, I removed the stitching from the hem so I could extend the fabric. After removing the stitching, I had about 6.5 inches left. It's finally time to use the other pair of jeans. I didn't have any rhyme or reason as to why I decided how much fabric I would need to lengthen my pants. I'm gonna be honest, I just guessed, but I ended up cutting off about 10 inches from the bottom of the extra jeans. I used my chalk to mark this line and then I just cut straight across. The reason why I said at the beginning that it would be preferable to have two pairs of the same jeans is because to lengthen them at the end, I just stuffed the fabric into what was left of the original jeans. Pinning down these two pieces of fabric was a bit tricky. I kept accidentally pinning it shut. I carefully pinned that down and sewed across the width with a straight stitch. After attaching the last piece of zipper, I was finally done. If you like this thrift flip, leave a comment down below of another designer flip you would like to see me do.
Serves as a chill. I don't know if I love you. I don't know if I hate you. Baby, it's time to get on my vacation. that you did. Cut my body into pieces and drop me.
Not to toot my own horn, but I'm actually really proud of how these jeans turned out, and I hope this video was helpful to y'all. But that's all I have for this video. I hope y'all are staying healthy during these unpredictable times and being very conscious of your actions. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content in the future. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!
Service, you just give me a hard time. Taking me over and tell me that you feel with my homie. How could you ever hurt me? I've never been so lonely. Can't take you back, no, no, no. Think that it's time to